My name is Hetal,
Myself, Nimesh.
and this is our second home in Bangalore. So when we purchased this house, we were sure what we wanted in this house. When it's a second home, you know that what can be go wrong and what can be good or not good. So for first house, we did interior with someone, some famous company, and the interior was so good. But the drawback with those companies are, which are well-known companies in Bangalore, are they don't do the customization. They basically do the fitted furniture. And for this house, I was sure that I don't want any fitted furniture, and that's how we come to know through our one of our friend to Woodbell. And
So we visited many companies, but most of the companies they were doing like fitted furniture, but we know we want a lot of customization, and we know actually what can be done, and we got a reference from our one of the close friend that Woodbell can do this. So we reach out to them and we explain our requirement initially, and they helped a lot in the design phase. They make sure that whatever we want they will can able to execute, and we are very much happy with the way that they executed the project, and we are really happy with the final outcome.
yes, and when the vision of this house was very clear in our mind, that this is how we need our house. Color combinations and everything was from day one. It's clear, and we just gave our idea to the designer. Our designer was Anandu, and he helped us a lot for whatever vision we have to put it on paper, on the 3D images. And due to our personal issues, the custom design phase was lasted very long. I think 4 or 5 months the design was gone, and for that also Woodbell helped us a lot. It was not like you can do only 3 or 4 iteration. My design started, I think, stayed 4 or 5 months, and it was well designed by whatever we need. They did all the kind of customization. For example, the temple customization. We were sure what we need in our temple. At the doors, the pillars, the design, everything.
So they put a lot of effort basically, even for each and everything wherever we want customization and customized furniture. They come up with the sample initially, and they made sure that okay the client is liking, and we approved those kind of samples, and after that they did execution. So we are really impressed the way that they handle the project, and the 3D design the Anandu that made. So they walk through the 3D design and videos, and definitely right now we are comparing the 3D design and the videos with the actual outcome, and it is pretty much exactly, I would say that 99% better than that we got it.
And what I like the most about Woodbell is, once we freeze everything, the actual carpentry work started and all. After that also, they suggested or come up with so many new ideas and suggestions. For example, the mirrors which we put on the foyer. We first make it the simple mirror, but after putting 1 or 2 mirror, they only suggested that it will not look good. It will give so many extra effects and all. And then they suggested us this is black mirror, na? So they suggested some black mirror, and now it looks good. So this idea plus the foyer of the POP of the foyer. The POP was done, and then we choose the chandelier. But I like the chandelier, and we decided we'll go with this. So the Woodbell never denied that okay the POP is done and now this can't be fitted. They actually removed the POP, and then chandelier was fit, and then again we have done some border and all. So the particularly those foyer is my favorite area, and this passage. The passage idea was Anandu's idea with photo. I needed one passage with photo gallery and all. But the borders, bottom borders and all what we can see in the foyer, I love that space particularly.
So basically the passage is her favorite spot where she will do most of the photo session.
This swing and this passage is my favorite in this entire house.
So one of the showstopper in this house is this swing, because we never seen, in many flats we visited, our many friends flat we visited, and we never saw this kind of ideas. But this is really
and the main
way
thing,
that they have done it, and the swing that they have fitted, it's really quite looking good, and it's a showstopper and attraction of one of our one of the item in our house.
Actually, the hall of this house is very big. So the problem was we need to put divider between dining and sitting area. But I don't like the wooden passage or anything. So what to do? So that's why how we decided that we need a swing, and being a Gujarati, we need a swing in our house. That is for sure. We can go with 1, 2. I was planning to put swing in the balcony also, but that is idea is drawback.
So basically, we don't want any kind of clothes. We want the house minimal furniture, and it should looks elegant and decent, and it should looks very classy. So that is what our expectation, and they made it very well. So
And after coming here, once we shifted here also, then also for so many other things like curtains and all, they have suggested so many shops from where we can purchase and which should go with the theme and all.
Correct.
So this curtain also, I think Yogesh Bhai's choice. He only approved this, that okay, this will look good. Otherwise, I was looking for some pop-up colors for the curtain, but he suggested it will not look good, and I think these curtains are very beautiful after whatever shop and he suggested. So overall, I am very happy with the output, whatever is done. What I like most about Woodbell is they never say no to anything. Anything means anything. So after shifting also 3 months has been done, and whenever I call them, any guy from the Woodbell, they will pick up, they'll listen what is the issue, and they will immediately send someone to resolve also. And there are so many things which was not in the design and still we did opt for it. Like for example, my son wanted the double bed and the upper section hanging bed. Yes, the upper section was very width wise very small compared to in the design. So once it was built, and then we saw and we didn't like it because we feel it is very small, and then they only suggested us that this will not help us because my son is already 8 years. So they changed it completely.
Removed and they made it completely new. So yeah, it's now.
So that is what the most thing, because when you are designing house on paper, it has generally no issues you found, whatever as per design you can go, but when you actually implement that, then you find it, oh shit, this is wrong, it happened. And so this was the example of hanging bed that we did. Design was good, but the implementation as per the size and all, it didn't fit for our thing. So they changed it completely. They didn't say that okay, now the ready design or some everything is freeze and we will not do this.
So overall experience with Woodbell is quite amazing, and we would highly recommend if you are looking for high-end interior design for your dream house. I would highly recommend, and blindly you can go with Woodbell and they will do what you want.
Yes.
Thank you.